Last week on the Come Up New York, I decided to drop the lash thing for a while, but I'm coming back with something bigger and better, sunglasses. So you guys need to be on the lookout. Last year, I really didn't end off on the best terms with some of the boys.
But you had mad shit to say about me also. I said never did you.
And there's a couple of other people that I'm kind of looking at a little sideways as well. So I don't know how am I gonna bring myself back around the group.
My name is Justin Rosa. I'm from Middletown, New York, and I do modeling and fitness training. Being in New York, I want to get to network, get to know people, see what kind of opportunities can come my way.
My name is JC Ditto. Mostly I know me from YouTube. I work out a lot, and I'm trans. I guess that's a part of, that's who I am. I personally feel like she, was really young when we got together. We didn't know each other for a very long time, but I guess probably wrong time, right place, wrong time.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's me, Spanky Morris, and I'm back again. We on to new and better things. It's all about business, growth, and making money. People thought I was messy, and that's not a thing for me. But somebody lied on me and said I said some things. So I was talking about people and stuff.
People always say that. That's like the only thing that people would say, oh, you spoke about me. And who gives a fuck, bitch? So what? I told you and?
But they just don't lie and say I did it and I really didn't do it.
So I'm trying to get into the music lane. I put a pause on the book so I could just try to write something that's a little more easier to reach out to the public.
I just want to see where their heads was at when they decided to lie on me and still continue to play that narrative even after I was the reason why they didn't get their ass whooped.
Okay, so who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Spanky.
Oh. Yeah, I seen last season. He seemed a little messy, I ain't gonna lie.
So my name is Mitch. I'm a singer-songwriter from Jamaica, Queens, New York. I've been singing since I was 7 years old.
So today I decided to invite Montel and Chance over so we can sit and have a conversation and discuss what happened in the past.
It's just like this real awkward pause. They're just staring at each other. I'm thinking like, okay, what's going on?
Again, I do apologize because we are friends, regardless to what.
We got straight to the point. We skipped all the pleasantries and all the bullshit and we just got straight to the point and it went well.
Give me a hug and let's just,
Hallelujah.
Yes, oh my God. Oh, good.
You didn't tell Chance what you said.
Oh, so he said something about Chance?
And
Yes, the whole season.
what exactly
Chance?
did he
Well-
say? As of right now, I'm finding out that Spanky had a lot to say behind my back, talking about I'm not on his level. I don't know what level he's talking about. He said I'm looking for a storyline, but I feel like you shouldn't be worried about what I'm looking for. You should look for, a better sponsor to, put out those dingy ass hats of yours.
So today is this little shit affair that I was invited to by fellow members, and I'm just going here with open arms and open mind just to see what's going on, what everybody got going on. What is that? So I'm walking in and he says, hey, how are you? What's your name? Spanky, right? So me, I'm like, oh yeah, so you already know who I am. So he thought that was shade. So I'm just like, girl.
Wait, I'm sorry, what did you say? You said something?
No, I said, you already know my name.
Okay, well, you don't have to be funny about it. What? Like, you don't have to be funny about it. Oh, you already knew who I was, bitch. Like, nobody was paying no mind to you.
Brad.
Like, don't play with me.
Brad.
Don't play with me, bro.
Let me get a piece of this bread too.
I don't got time for that. I really don't. I really don't. So let's go around the table and let's get to know everybody. That's what the fuck I did this for. And that's it. Wait, I'm sorry, what did you say? You said something?
You said you look familiar.
You already know my name.
Okay, well, you don't have to be funny about it.
Wow.
Right, you don't have to be funny about it. Yeah, so relax. Don't play with me, bro. Anyways, so we're having an event where we're gonna get to know everybody, and I wanted, you know, get to know everybody and stuff like that. No funny business going on, you know what I'm saying? So can we go around the table and go on? Straight the fuck up. You're not gonna get funny with me. No, what's the shade? You do shade first.
Just now?
Just right now, yeah. Oh, you already know who I was, bitch. Like nobody was paying no mind to you.
So when Spanky told Justin that you already know me, I was like, I'm like, yeah, that was Spanky. That was a bad idea.
Like,
Give me bread.
Yeah, let me get a piece of this bread too.
I don't got time for that.
All right, come on, y'all. Let's
Let's
get
go
back.
around the table. Let's get to know everybody. That's what the fuck I did this for, and that's it. So let's do this.
So I'm just like, girl, she started going off, and I'm just like, hold up. Because it's not even supposed to even give that right now.
Well, we kind of already got a chance to know each other, so
I don't
y'all.
really care to get to know you at this point.
That's fine.
So how the way he introduced himself to me is not how the way you should introduce yourself to anybody. I don't give a fuck if you're Cardi B. I want you to say you're Cardi B when you're introducing yourself. So you coming in saying that you already know me, it's like you're kind of throwing shade. Like you're not that important.
But yeah, I'm a music artist, trying to get my music career off the ground. You know, book some gigs in the next coming weeks and stuff like that. I would definitely love for you guys to, you know, come to my performances and stuff like that. Definitely looking to network. I know Chance, you said you're into the music thing, so we're definitely gonna talk about some things because I like R&B as well. So
That's cute. So, So let's hear what you got.
put me on the spot.
Right here.
Finally, somebody that actually can sing.
That should be me holding your hand. This is so wrong. I can't go on till you believe that should be me. See, it was the bread that fucked me up, but y'all get it.
Hey, that's good.
Y'all get it. It's the bread. Thank you.
Okay. So feminine cunt, pussy, bitch, I wanna fuck you up. Do it nasty, do it what? Yes, I'm feeling you what? Feeling on your body, touch and caress me. Yes, I wanna touch and don't want to let me. Yeah, that's just, she was losing it.
That was the shit.
Thank you.
So we sitting around hearing everybody talk and I guess express and show what they do. And I'm just like, oh, okay, cute. Wow. Okay. Wow. It was just I wasn't expecting a lot of stuff to be going on.
Alright. I'm begging, please God, don't drag me by my feet. Won't happen again, just a little afraid of defeat. I can feel him, the devil's in here laying low, very discreet. No, I can't go out there, wasn't meant for the streets. I was way, sudden ooh, I fucked up.
That was cute though.
Southern hospitality, gave my friends places to sleep. Never had to worry cause my mom's made the bed, lavender pillows, purple sheets. But the shoe she made it seem too neat.
Okay. I put the shade in that, but that was cute.
I was nervous.
Wait, Bob, you don't let me hear that when you writing that.
Cause I be nervous.
So when everybody was like showcasing their talent across the table, I was really like taken back, especially when Chance decided to do a little. Was it poetic justice? I don't know what it was, but I wasn't feeling it, to be honest. I mean, I've watched the season, and he wasn't into music on a previous season, so I'm just very taken back and surprised that he wants to do music now. And I mean, he needs some work. I mean, but when Montel did his what you call it? What's the word? When Montel did his commentating in that motherfucking beautiful ass nice ass restaurant, I was like, I was feeling that shit. Like, I've never witnessed that in person, so that was really dope. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing more from Montel with that.
But I see the J. Cole that he was talking about earlier. I see where he was going because it sounded like he was telling his story. You get what I'm saying? And I respect that. You're not trying to give off the, it was giving
shit that you didn't even touch.
You just gotta get more comfortable. That's all.
Yeah, I never really did that before, so I'll get a little more comfortable. I have something for y'all later.
Oh shit, sounds like it's about to be a studio scene coming up soon.
It's nice to hear everybody, it was cute.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, enough sharing, enough with the bullshit, the whole kumbaya, like let's just get into it because everyone's here. So I address Spanky and I pretty much tell him like, look, this is the stuff that Montel's telling me. You going around saying that I was supposed to jump him and do all these things when that wasn't the case. So I'm trying to ask you what's good. So moving on, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Okay, so I ain't gonna get crazy with you. Yeah, I'm not gonna get crazy with you. So I'ma just ask you here while he's here. Apparently, after the last time we got into it, whatever, we made up, we apologized or whatever. I know we wasn't on the best terms, so you probably said some things, whatever, talk shit. That's cool. But according to him, you called and told him that me and someone else was planning on jumping him.
First of all, I don't remember you saying that.
I do. At the Tea and Tacos, remember I quit.
I don't remember none of that stuff.
But that's cool, but let's just really get to the bottom line. Because Tea and Tacos, I didn't go. I didn't speak to nobody through that cast but you. You called me to fill me in on what happened at Tea and Tacos. In the midst of you calling me and filling me in, you was telling me that you was thankful that I didn't go because Chance and Raekwon was coming for me.
Yeah, you going around telling people, oh, he got a problem with me, da. Well, that's what I heard. So you need to check your sources, whoever be running your fucking mouth to.
So basically he's mad because he felt like they wasn't ganging up on Montel, and I said that they was, but that's just my opinion, so.
I said what I fucking said for the 400th time. I was gonna wait till we're all around, because if Montel would have said, yes, I did feel gang up on, I would have said, my apologies. Well, he's a fake fat ass bitch. Stop speaking up for him, because he's not here to interject or say anything. So now you should probably just mind your business, because you're sticking up for somebody who's not gonna do shit. Alright, what it is, what it is. You could keep your fucking mouth closed. Don't say shit to me for the rest of filming, and that's it. We don't have to address each other.
So in the midst of you telling me that, I told you on the phone that I was getting tired of their bullshit and that everybody always saying I'm too big to fight them. I was gonna bring some little bitches to work them out. You took it upon yourself to go sit with Chance and talk bad about me.
What did I say?
You called me on FaceTime to repeat what I told you in confident as my friend so they can hear.
When I was at his house?
Yeah. And then you lied on the phone. I asked you, I said, were you home? You said, yeah. And you were sitting at Chance's house.
That's true.
And my thing is, if we were supposed to be friends, I never snaked you. I never threw you under the bus. When Chance wanted to beat your ass, I convinced him not to because you were my friend. I never snaked you. I never even talked bad about you until Raekwon called me and told me what you did.
So basically he's expressing to me that he felt some type of way because he found out that he felt like he got set up by me, which was not true, but I don't have to set up anybody. That wasn't the case, and it was just a bad situation that happened that wasn't supposed to happen, but it just happened. I don't know. I can't really explain it right now.
So my thing is, why did you do that?
Honestly, I don't have a reason. I just did it just to do it.
But I want you to understand, the fact of the matter is that could have went left. You get what I'm saying? Cause he bringing people to come and fight us. I'm thinking, but it's not. I'm not finished. So it's just like on both sides, you kind of amping it, and I feel like when we squashed it, you could have been like, you know what? I might have told Montel this, and that, and that's why he's coming for you. But you just came to my house, and it was just a narrative of, oh, this bitch just wanna get, crazy for no reason. But you was behind all of that, and then you sitting back, chilling, all cozy and whatnot. But what if me and this bitch and other bitches started fighting? it would have went left because of you, and you still just sitting there. You don't think that's a little fucked up?
Probably.
And that's exactly why people put the narrative that you're messy. That's some messy shit. I'm no got nothing to do with this.
Yeah, I know.
And I was upset, and I didn't want to. I thought about it. I'm trying to show some growth, so I ain't gonna come in here and curse you out and do. But I want you to see how this can get your ass kicked at the end of the situation. You get what I'm saying?
And I'm honestly speaking, I don't even care about that part. I'm more hurt because you were my friend. Out of anybody on season 2, I fucked with you the most. So at that reunion, yes, I was coming for you. Hard.
You was coming for me before that.
Because Raekwon told me what you did. You didn't have the decency as my friend to even say anything to me. I didn't even know we was beefing. I didn't know we had a fallout. I didn't know we was on bad terms. You still was.
Somebody's gonna let you say next time you see me, you're gonna slap me.
I was gonna slap you because you did some snake shit. Like, do you not see that? You went to Chance and did something that I never did to you. You went to somebody that did not, let's say didn't like me, but already had a certain opinion about me. And you went to them and put fuel to the fire. Now I have somebody that I was building a relationship with tell me now they want to fight me or want to do something or whatever the situation is because of something that you went back and did.
I feel as if sometimes Montel do drag things out of proportion. He's been on the show for 3 seasons and nothing hasn't changed. Like, it's still the same old. He always feels some type of way, blah, blah, blah. But not my problem, it's his problem. Their problem.
And it's just like right now, right here, you don't have no excuse, no explanation.
Like, that's the shit
You're not
that's
giving
killing
us
me.
nothing to be like, okay, I understand why he did that. So it just coming.
I really don't remember half of this shit. Like,
You don't remember that you did that?
I remember that.
So why did you do that?
We was all with it, Chance, wasn't we? You wanted to
You're not understanding. I'm not saying that.
Even if you wanted to know T, I'm your friend. They're not your friends. I was your friend. When that same bitch that you wanted to get the tea to, wanted to beat your ass, I was the one that had your back. I never snaked you, Spanky, and you snaked me. And that shit really gets me so mad to the point I really low-key, I do be wanting to slap you, but I'm not going to. Because while we was friends and I would not do that. But in the same sense, you violated, bro. Because you already knew I was on the outs with everybody last season. On the outs with everybody. And the one friend that I had, the one person I told you from the beginning of the season, don't make me feel like you're not my friend. Season 1, you didn't have my back, and to come to find out season 2, you still don't have my back?
I need you to calm down.
I know I'm not gonna calm down because I'm upset and I'm hurt. I don't care.
Why you didn't hit me up personally?
Why you didn't hit me up?
I don't understand why these people don't know how to be civil in a public place. Like, we outside, it's people around. Y'all want to be yelling. Like, lower your tone, cause you could get hit.
You keep asking for somebody to do something for you, but you don't have the decency to do it for me. A show, bitch. I was your friend off camera.
And who was?
Right, but you took it upon yourself. You did something. I didn't do it. I didn't go to Chance. I didn't go to nobody and say anything that you ever said. Never. And you did that to me. So why would I reach out to you? Why would I reach out to you? You stopped texting me. You stopped calling me. You stopped reaching out. We spoke almost every day, whether the cameras were rolling or not. Like, I'm really just oh my God, like.
At this point, I'm just like aggravated and annoyed because first of all, you yell in my face. Second of all, I don't got time. And third of all, I could be somewhere else than going back and forth with a person I don't even care about. So I just calmly got up and left and went outside. And here come Mitch following behind me. And speaking of Mitch, when I saw him, he looked very familiar. But we're not gonna talk about that.
First of all, that shit was intense. You know
I feel like I just got ambushed, and I had a feeling I knew I was gonna go get myself into just now.
Yeah.
But I was giving people the benefit of the doubt, so I'm just like, all right, I'm meeting new people. I don't know who's back from the old season. Yeah. I'll come back to this. So.
The argument got really intense, and I decided to go outside and speak with Spanky. Like, first of all, he walked away from the table, and I'm just not here for walking away. Like, stand your motherfucking ground. You don't like wanna resolve nothing with old boy in there?
Resolve nothing.
So it's not gonna be no friends throughout the show or nothing like that?
It's over.
I'm like, what the f is going on? I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. Like,
It's nothing. It is what it is. Like, I'm gonna just move on at this point. I have other things going on. I'm trying to grow and progress in my life. Like, so it's just, it's over.
So in that whole time us sitting here, you really don't see what you did that was wrong?
Montel.
Like, I'm not trying to scream, we're not even trying to argue. I really want you to just understand you did something wrong, and I want you to at least see that. Do you at least see
It's
that?
understandable. I get where you're coming from. But our friendship is down. I don't want to have nothing to do with you.
That's obvious. We're not going nowhere. But I just don't understand the reason you can't give me an answer is what's really fucking my head up.
so just do me a favor. Just do me a favor and just own it. Own whatever you did to him. Just own it. Well, you know, however you feel, just own it.
I think we fell off when I heard that you said you was gonna slap me.
That was after you
But I
did that
didn't-
conversation. Because we were still speaking before. Before that you did with Chance, we were still speaking. Why not give me the heads up and I'm your friend? Those bitches ain't your friend.
At that point in time, we was getting to know each other.
But we were friends. Fuck
Exactly.
getting to know them. We were friends.
So can you like apologize for not directly being in contact with him throughout the issue? Can you at least own that part, or that's not gonna happen?
If you don't feel like you really honestly didn't do nothing wrong, that's just how you feel. But I honestly said I was coming here today to let you know how I felt.
Okay.
All right, well, I wish you the best on whatever you got going on. Crazy ass dick.
After that whole conversation outside with Spanky and Montel, me and Montel, we walk back to the table, and Montel invites everyone to his game night.
So, you guys, I'm having an event this Saturday, and it's Duce game night, Duce versus Games, and I would like to invite y'all to come. And I just want to see how y'all are in the party atmosphere. Let's get some, lit, play some games. Bring your money because I want to take it, and and let's just have a good time. I want to get to know y'all outside of everybody. I want y'all to get to know me too. You know what I'm saying? So.
Do you need me to bring anything, or?
No, I'll make sure you're very well treated. Just pay your interest fee. That's it. I ain't got that.
So Montel invites us to this event that he's throwing. It's called Duce versus Game Night. Now, I don't want to judge a book by the cover, but I thought it was gonna be some really like dirty hood booger event. So I'm kind of on the odds of going, but since me and Montel are working on things, I'm gonna come out and support.
So, it looks like you have a nice body. Can we see your body? Can you just like flex your, like.
Wait, tell them how I get my view too.
Oh wow.
So Montel brings up Justin Body, and he was like, he wanted to see somebody drink a shot off of Justin Body, and I was like, I'll do it. I mean, he found his fun, so I said, why not?
Mitch is gonna do the shot. Mitch is doing the shot. How Mitch is gonna do the shot?
How we doing the shot?
Mitch is gonna do it. Just, I would say, for instance, put the shot. Let me show you how to do this. Right by the dick. You just put it right. Put it right here. Oh.
I never done this before.
They have you put your mouth on it and pick it up. Pick it up.
Go. Oh my God.
Chance invited me to sit down with him for some drinks and stuff, and I was like, okay, that's dope. Hey! Oh, hey, what's going on? How are you?
How you been?
I've been chilling. I can't complain. How about you?
You know, I've been chilling too. What's been up with you?
I just been cooling, you know. I had to take a little mental break from, you know, the last time we was all together. It was a little crazy.
Yeah, it got a little crazy, yeah.
So I just wanted to see, like, how were you feeling about that? Like, did you like everybody? Was it good vibe?
I liked everybody. I mean, you know, obviously you saw me speak and get into it a little bit. And the thing is, it's just like, I don't know where that came from. I feel like he threw some shade for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I never had an issue with him. I had some opinions about him because as a viewer, that's what you're gonna have is opinions about people when you're on a show.
Right.
But I mean, you know, he threw some shade and I just called him out on it and I put him in his place. You know, I could move on if he wants to move on because I didn't start it. Like, I feel like Spanky came in, threw some shade, and I'm not gonna tolerate that.
So you think there's a chance that maybe, you know, y'all can have a clean slate if he kinda...
I mean, we could talk it out. Like, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he threw some shade, I put him in his place. It's whatever. Like, if he wants to talk it out and explain what was meant behind the whole, oh, you knew me?
Right.
We could do that.
Right. I mean, I think, well, I caught it, but I didn't really catch it. But I definitely think it's something that y'all could definitely come back from, like you said.
So I pretty much explained to Justin if there's any hope for y'all to, you and Spanky to get together and maybe mend things, y'all should do it on a private note. I feel like when you run things through the group, everything gets twisted, shifted, and thrown back at you. So I was just trying to give him some advice since I've been around this group before and shit does get crazy.
So I want to tell you that I had a conversation before you came the last time with Mitch, and he said that he had history with you.
Let me take a sip. Hold on.
Oh yeah, hold on. Take a sip because you're gonna need this.
So
basically, he said that y'all had a one-night stand and y'all haven't talked since. Yeah, I had met up with Chance. I met him like a couple days ago and stuff like that. And he seems cool. He seems cool. But everybody else, I don't know anybody else personally.
I've met Chance before.
Oh, you have?
I've actually hung out with Chance once.
Okay, cool.
So
that's what's up.
We're not really like we don't really not know each other. But
why did you and Chance hang out only one time?
We felt. We had a one-night stand.
So I'm very interested. I want to see how this goes. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
that's correct.
Why?
Well, we met through a mutual friend or whatever. We was talking for a little while. You know, we hung out. We did what we did, and I just think it just wasn't gelling well. We did like, you know, text here and there after that, but it just wasn't really going nowhere. At the time he was DL or whatever, so I wasn't really thinking it would spread out too far because he wasn't really even out the closet or whatever.
Right. Justin informs me about a conversation that happened before I got to the sheriff fair about me dealing with Mitch in the past. Me and Mitch have dealt with each other over 2 years ago, so I'm a little confused why his applehead ass has anything to say or wants to bring it to the group. So I'm just really irritated right now. I think he should worry less about what was going on in the past and worry more about how he's going to make room in his closet for his studio stuff.
I just feel like it's a tad bit thirsty-ish. You know, it was a one-time thing.
Right.
And it is what it is. It was long ago, but I feel like for you to not know anybody and, you know, the first words that rolls out your mouth when you hear my name is that's a little bit groupie-ish, that's a little bit thirsty. You're supposed to be on here to be singing notes, you know, and tunes and stuff. So if you're gonna open your mouth, it needs to be for a note, you know, you know, I don't know.
Not spreading business.
Yeah, not spreading my business. So I'm just a little bit heated because it's just like you're making it seem like it was just, oh, we just did it. And we were actually talking, we was communicating, we was getting to know each other. But I'm gonna check that.
So are you gonna check that at Montel's, you know, event?
Yeah. Why
I think you
not?
should. I think I would do the same thing.
I just want to see why is that the topic of conversation? You could have said, me and Chance know each other. Not
Like, he didn't have to go into detail.
right.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, it's cool.
I'll be irritated too.
Yeah, I'm very much irritated. So I'm going to drink my wine,
Cheers to an interesting event.
period.
Friend, so it's been going on how long now?
Since 2014.
14.
I really love you today.
Aw, I love you too, friend.
What's going on with people on money where things where money ain't being worked?
Just all that kind of stuff.
My mom has been calling me for the last past week. I have not picked up.
Why?
No, he gonna let us use it when it's time to use it.
You know, y'all do some BS.
So I tried to like pick a little nice location that's like out of our norm, but cute at the same time. So we're here. So I decided to meet up with a special someone in my life. His name is Jawan, and we go to this really cool park, and I was just basically catching him up on things that were going on in my life. So yeah, I'm working on like my third single from my music project that I got coming out. You know, it's about my relationship with my dad. You know, me and him haven't like really spoken in like 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And like, you know, it's been affecting all of my relationships. You know, it has made me like very angry and hostile to like people that I love and care about.
Yeah.
You know, so I like always have my guard up and stuff like that. Like, it's really hard to trust people because the person that I least expected to like walk out of my life is the first person to like ever break my heart. So I'm like dealing with all of that. So yeah, daddy issues right now.
I totally like. I feel like if I hear this song, I'm gonna relate to it so much because like as I already told you before, like I don't have the best relationship with my real dad, not my stepdad either. So it's like these people never in my life like that. They never support me or like they never anything, and just like I feel like not only me but a lot of people are gonna relate to that. So. So yeah, so are you planning on shooting a video? What you gonna do with the song?
Let me tell you what I got going on.
It's gonna be your third single, okay? You gotta do
third is the charm. So what I'm thinking about for this video, or this song, I'm thinking about filming a video, right? And like in the beginning of the song, it's gonna be like a guy serving my mom divorce papers, and throughout the video, you're gonna see like examples of what he have done to me that affected me in like the biggest way. Like my dad wasn't at my high school graduation, my dad wasn't at multiple birthdays, so he wasn't here for this music thing. So it's a lot of things that you guys are gonna see. He was telling me about, you know, how he can relate to a man you should never be. He was saying that, you know, growing up with his stepfather, they didn't have the best relationship at first, and it was very rocky. And I was like, wow, you can actually relate to the song. And I was like, I really didn't want to even. I really don't like talking about the song because it really puts me in an emotional like headspace. But sitting there talking to him, it really like. It was therapeutic.
So what else have you been up to other than that, being in the studio?
Right. So I recently went to this the share fair where I met a couple of boys, And
What kind of boys? Okay.
and they were very interesting. The group was just very interesting. And I saw someone there that I got history with. You know, 2 people actually.
What kind of history?
And
I'll put you on the spot.
so Chance,
Yeah.
I knew Chance from last year. Me and him, you know, hooked up one time.
Okay.
And we never seen each other since then. We decided to link up, and I went to his Section 8 apartment, and wasn't that great. And yeah, we never spoke to each other after that situation. I'm pretty sure I know why, because it wasn't it. So my first time seeing him that day, I was expecting a little awkwardness, you know, big elephant in the room, but it was nothing like that. Like, we spoke, you know, shared words, it was cool.
Alright.
Now, Spanky walks in, and I'm like, And I spoke to him around the time you and I were just starting to get to know each other. So I flirted with him a little bit, but it didn't go anywhere far. So I don't think he remembered who I was right away.
Okay.
But surely he did remember who I was. But, like, you know, that vibe with him was cool. It wasn't like any issues or anything. But yeah.
Alright.
So I don't know if Chance is gonna feel any type of way later on.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, we stopped speaking after we hooked up. So I don't know if he feels some type of way. Because honestly, I feel some type of way. Because the hookup wasn't that great. Honestly, like, it wasn't that enjoyable. So I don't know if he felt the same way or whatever the case may be, but that's that on that. Let me just say this. Chance ain't taught me at all, okay? I mean, Chance is the bottom. I mean, come on. He's definitely a bottom. He's definitely not the greatest bottom that I've ever experienced with. He didn't shit on me, but when it comes to taking, you know, dick, I mean, he shouldn't. I mean, he really shouldn't take dick. It was a waste of my time, child. But you look so good.
Thanks.
I look so, like, regular. But
You look great though. I
Yeah.
mean, you look great.
can I have a kiss?
If you want to.
Oh, this is so soft. Oh my god.
Next time on the Come Up New York.
Today I'm having a meeting with the venue guy for my album release party. What you just said? Yeah, the last thing you just said. I think, you know, they pay their own drinks.
Chance.
Louis, nice to meet you.
Kenneth.
Nice to meet you.
So what you got planned for us today?
Today I have a photo shoot with my best friend. A photographer hit us up, and I thought, why not? We have a new YouTube channel. We have 1,000 pictures together, but why not have more?
Montel decides to bring me in the back of this place, and I was like, what the fuck is about to happen?
Oh, you know, I brought y'all back here because it's a lot of stuff going on within, like, you know, this group already. And I feel like, you know, individuals need to speak on it and, like, let's hash it out or let's see where it's gonna go.
Okay.
Step
It
back.
happened a whole year ago. What the fuck are we talking about?
You brought it up, bitch! You brought it up! Don't get crazy, bitch! You brought it the fuck up, bitch! Stop!
I'm not changing that for you.
Hello.
I'm not changing that for you.
You don't have to. You don't have to. That shouldn't have been said.
Are you serious? We doing this?
Oh my god.